Welcome back, friends. Lisa here again. So, as I was breaking down this boarding school journey, I thought to myself, it will be a good time to introduce and explain the school dynamic to you all before I get into the rest of the stories, which involve the other levels of students that were coming in to join the first and seventh level students. So, here we go. So the school dynamics goes like this. There's a level 1 to 5, which is called class 1 to class 5. Then after class 5, you need to write a national exam, which allows you to go to the level 6 and 7, which is called lower and upper 6 level. At the end of level 7, which is upper 6, 7, you will write another national exam to be able to get into university. Make sense? So there are 3 semesters in the year. The school year always has a ruling student body to rule and govern the whole school. They will be in the 7th level. So they're actually voted in by students after campaigns are run for a few weeks. These campaigns start at the end of the 2nd semester as we prepare for what is called handover. Let me explain. So the 7th level will hand over power to the 6th level at the end of the 2nd semester so that they can focus on their exams. So the 6th level students will go around classes for a couple weeks campaigning for different positions until they are voted in by the students, and an official handover is then done. So by the time we're returning to school for the 3rd semester, the new government is in power. Interesting, right? So please remember the name handover because we'll be visiting this again. Handover period was hell for students and the worst period ever. So we'll visit it again, so keep that in mind. So of course, still talking about the school dynamic, there's a mix of school of boys and girls, right? So you can imagine how interesting it is because it's not an all-boys school or an all-girls school. So there's interesting stories that will come down the line because it's a mixed school. So there was definitely privacy to an extent. For the girls' dorm, it was down like at the foot of a hill in a village, but then a lot further from the classrooms. The boys' dorm was closer to the classrooms and closer to the cafeteria. So yes, there was privacy to an extent. Safety was another story though, because depending on the activity or the position that people wear, you could see into the girls' dorm. You could sometimes spot naked girls running around, unfortunately, because it was down the hill. So the girls' dorm gate was not always closed. It was not always locked. So there were always people passing from the village, or it's a village, right? So there were always people passing by. It's just by God's grace that we didn't have a lot of people wander into the girls' dorm and hurt us somehow. So keep that in mind as well. We had been in school with the senior level students, 1st level and the 7th level, like I said, we had been in school for like a week. So we had no clue what it was going to be like with the other students coming in. All we knew was that the other students were coming in, and believe you me, it was about to get real. So, I can't wait to tell you the next episode. I can't wait to tell you how things were going to change. But mind you, our innocent minds, we're first-year students. We're just been starting to get used to the school, at least to an extent. We're still very homesick, of course. Nobody's preparing us for what's coming. All we know is we're going to meet some more people in like a day or so. They were going to come in like on a Friday. We had been there for about 4 days. So let's talk about that next time. So now you understand the school dynamic. Next time we'll be talking about how it goes when the rest of the schools come in. Until next time, stay curious, friends. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can get notifications when we post new episodes. Thank you all. See you soon.